like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
This is ISUPK, and that's called Real Nigga University.
At Reparations Technical Institute, we offer a cornucopia of educational and business opportunities for brothers and sisters to pursue higher learning. Read from the brochure, brother.
Brothers, join us at Reparations Technical Institute and learn hatred for the white devil in a relaxed campus atmosphere where classes range
from
hatred for the white devil
to
advanced hatred for the white
devil.
Let's
go! Let's go! I want 100, let's go! Above your head! I march the Shabbat!
Get some push-ups. Hey, somebody march. See, I just told a white man what to do. Oh, down.
Everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on soul. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, now these bitches they messing. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promise nigga this, promise nigga that. Want my ass to work, then bring that paper back. Sharp, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, me and bro, we just posted. Look him in the eye, shake my head disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. All these people drop like fly, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bout to get hit. Man, these bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sick of that shit, I know you sick of it too, man. Money supposed to be a tool, but what's your purpose though? It's supposed to benefit a purpose. Shout out Boom Man.
And they turned us into the enemy. Feel me? They turned us into the bad guy. Feel me? They said the Native Indians were savages. The Taino Indians were savages. The South Americans were savages. The Mexicans, the indigenous people of Mexico were savages when they was a peaceful, loving people.
We don't know where the hell we come from. We don't know anything about our culture. We know what we've been given. We try to emulate the oppressors. We don't even know that name Israel.
Cry out, spare not. We on top. We them niggas taking over blocks. That's right. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when I'm locked. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop. War scarf, black garment when I'm stepping out. Catch a body, bury him, fuck with the ock. It's UPK forever, know I'm talking about. I done fell in love with the Dower Dies. One West motherfucker, bitch, we outside. Take ground, wall ready, capped in the car. I keep 144 every time I slide. I'll stomp a heathen like a Tucky Yate. Jungle motherfucker, hang with the mate. I'm not a Christian, homie. See, I keep the Drake. Brick after brick, and I ain't talking weight. Cry out, spare not. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. That's right. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when I'm locked. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. It's the home of the motherfucking truth. Undefeated, who is you? Lay it down, we can't lose when I'm chilling with the woo. War like a peril, I'ma die like a truth. 10 toes down when I'm mobbing in my boots. No cowards, no excuses, ain't no motherfucking movie. In love with the world, got you niggas living stupid. Bitch, I'm not a rapper, fuck a Black Lives Matter or a LGBTQ. Y'all some motherfucking faggots. UPK forever. The white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level. UPK forever. The white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level. Bitch. Cry out, spare not. We on top. We them niggas taking over blocks. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when I'm locked. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about.
They were attacked by a vile mob of heathens and sinful men who sought to take their lives and stop them from raising up the 12.
Hey, shalom, Yahweh Shem Shah, brother Thumb, Yahweh Shema Thumb, Bashim Shah. Preaching officer on Mwanga Bar, preaching officer Asiyapa, and this our podcast, Crowd Spend Night. What we do, we take viral videos going around on the internet, break them down to the people, give them a biblical narrative, biblical solution to what's going on out here.
That's right, that's right. You know, excuse me, some of them videos we do, we know are scripted, but other ones are also real life. And the reason why we even entertain the scripted ones is because it has something to do with Black and Hispanic everyday life. So like the brother said, we like to give our people that biblical solution so we can get out this head that we living in. And if I could real quick, just a shameless plug, you know what I'm saying? We got the Crowd Spare Not t-shirts, the one like that brother got on right there. You know what I'm saying? Got 2 different brand designs. You can hit me up at Crowd Spare Not on Facebook or Instagram. We can get you any size, any color. We also got the UPK Wear Kentucky, all the latest and hottest UPK approved apparel. You understand? Actually, we got a couple new shirts out there too. Just put them up. You know what I'm saying? Go check them out on Facebook or Instagram. You can hit me up, get you any size, any color. We also do shipping as well.
All right. With that being said, we go ahead and jump into the first video.
You're not getting in my panties without you coming out the pocket, period.
See, that's crazy.
And it's not even a case where I call it selling. See?
What is it then?
No, because I'm not going to say pay me and I'm going to give you.
Asking for something, that's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Okay, explain.
You have to do it with class.
Right,
I call it doing it with class. So I'm going to ask you for something.
Right.
If you don't give it to me, you don't provide it, I don't want to talk to you.
That's fine.
A few moments later.
Just because I got 5 kids with 5 different baby daddies, that don't mean that I'm the problem.
You're not getting in my panties without you coming out the pocket, period.
See, that's crazy.
And it's not even a case.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. So now we got a new thing, a new phrase. You got to call it pocket pussy. You hear me? She got the pocket pussy. If you don't come out the pocket, you ain't getting no pussy. Salaki, if I'm a little vulgar.
Yeah, that's a little wild right there.
The kids should be asleep anyway. But
hey.
all I'm saying though is women that think a man has to spend money on you for you to give him sexual favors is prostitution. You can't, there's no way you can get out of that. You feel me? It's just now because of, like I said, the internet. You feel me? The internet is going to be the end all be all of everything, good and evil. Anything that was good, that you thought was good, is going to get exposed by the internet. Anything that was evil that you thought wasn't is going to get exposed by the internet. Like real talk. And now we see that, yeah, most of you women is really just prostitutes. Proud, high-class prostitutes.
Now, we got to give it up to people like this, too, because, you know, they always say something stupid to give us something to talk about. So,
yeah.
I'm saying thank you for that. But, again, like, I don't understand when dating became, you know, or women nowadays make dating sound like prostitution, like you said. It make it sound like prostitution. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to date a woman, you got to provide this or provide that or do this or do that, which it sounds crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if a man say he not going to be masculine unless you submit to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know that just sounds fucking stupid, right?
Right.
But when a woman say, I don't give a damn how classy you think you sound, you say, you know what I'm saying? If you don't provide this for me, you can't get nothing. Bitch, that's prostitution, no matter how you look at it.
You see how she got her leg crossed like she high class, high quality.
Yeah. Like you a high class hoe. Where it's really you a 10-cent hoe for real, cause nobody give a damn. Ain't nobody give a damn about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like this
is how women end up with all them baby daddies though.
Facts. I mean,
you thinking because you feel me? A man is spending money on you that means he love you. That's what I'm saying. You tricking yourself.
Right.
You done tricked yourself into believing that if a man is spending money on you, he love you. But niggas spend money on whores all day long. Matter of fact, since the beginning of time, niggas been paying for box. Niggas been paying for a woman's box for her sexual encounter. Like that's like the oldest profession. Like real talk. That don't mean a nigga love you because he's spending some money on you. Like real talk.
And that's heavy. That's heavy. You say she tricking herself and the thing, because ain't that what it's called? A man tricking on a woman?
Yeah.
Spending all that money on her just to get some play. Ain't that what that's called? Tricking?
Like Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp a trick. Like real talk. You're a trick. But yeah, though, women like this ain't looking for no relationship though anyway.
No.
A good time. And that's the thing. So if they end up with her, that's your fault. Because she was looking, you could tell by how she dressed, she was just looking for a good time. She was not looking for nothing long lasting. So you played your goddamn self, like real talk.
Right.
Where I call it selling. See?
What is it then?
No, because I'm not gonna say pay me and I'm gonna give you.
Asking for something, that's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Right. So
it don't matter how.
You know what you call that? You call that cutting to the chase.
Right.
Like you want me to? I gotta take you out and wine and dine you and pick you up in my Ferrari and pay for a nice ass hotel. Why do all that when I could just give you the money I was gonna spend and then just take you to the hotel? Like real talk. Like you trying to trick yourself into believing that you're not a hoe, that you're not a prostitute, that this is just high quality. Because I guess your mother and father's genes mixed correctly to make you look like something when you look in the mirror, like real talk. Or maybe you went to Dr. Miami and got your body done, so you feel like you need the money to be reciprocated. Hey, hold on, wait. That probably was really going on. Women trying to get that money back they spent. The money they spent on their bodies, their face done. They trying to get the money back, like real talk.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You have to do it with class.
Right,
I call it doing it with class. So I'm going to ask you for something.
Right.
If you don't give it to me, you don't provide it, I don't want to talk to you.
Right. So she asks a nigga for something, he don't give it to her. You feel me? She don't want to talk to you no more.
So basically, she turned prostitution into a nasty hoe into a classy hoe.
Right. I mean, what they call it, an escort. You just an escort.
Escort, right? Yeah.
That's all you is. You an escort. Hey, I met you, took you out, bought you a steak, and you asked me for a purse. I bought you a purse, and you gave me some box. Like real talk. And now I'm baby daddy number one. Now I'm baby daddy number one because the condom broke. Like real. That's why I say a lot of these women is getting pregnant just because it's not off no morality, man. Like real talk. Right. Clothes ain't even got nothing to do with it. Like women is having these kids out of pure luck because they had sex while they was ovulating. Like real talk.
Like Anthony Edwards, baby mama.
Right, like Anthony Edwards' baby mama. Right. Yeah. It just
she didn't have that baby because she loved that nigga.
Yeah, right.
She had that baby because that's a whole nother meal ticket.
Some women getting pregnant by a dude at McDonald's. Some women getting pregnant by a nigga that's sponsored by McDonald's. You feel me? Like real talk. It's just, but at the end of the day, you a hoe. Like, real talk. That's just the truth. But if you could get Ecclesiasticus 25:19, like real talk.
That's fun.
A few moments later.
Just because I got 5 kids with 5 different baby daddies, that don't mean that I'm the problem.
You're not getting in my panties without you coming out the pocket, period.
That's a dude. Shit, if you got more than one baby daddy, you the problem. Fuck it. Take me to
right.
You hear me? We can talk about this. Let's have a discussion. If you got more than one baby daddy, you is the problem, bitch. Because how did you even put yourself in that situation?
You said 25:19?
Yeah, 25:19.
Come. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 and verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Right. All wickedness is little to the wickedness of a woman. Because the reason why is the women's wickedness is so worse is because you fall in love with this bitch, you know? You meet this woman, you think you got a partner, you think found you a best friend, somebody you can grow with and die with. The whole time she was plotting on you from the jump. Just like Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp, he met the OnlyFans bitch. Oh, I hope he didn't think he could grow old with her because he's like 25 years older than the bitch. Like real talk, he like 57, she like 19. But anyway, that's what I'm saying though. You meet you a woman, you think you got you a partner in crime. The whole time she's plotting on you the whole time, and that's wicked as hell. Because you expect a nigga to be disloyal. You meet a nigga, you don't know this nigga like that. You expect a nigga to snake you or steal some shit or do some grimy shit. You just kind of expect that. Like, oh man, that nigga was snake. That's kind of no. But even still, with all the stuff that women have done over the years and stuff we've seen happen, you meet a woman and you be like, damn, you let the bitch get too close. You feel me? Because it's your woman. Like I say, you so close to the woman, you inside of her. Like that's the only person you will never be that close to anybody ever in your life that you inside of them. Like real talk. So you wouldn't expect, even with all the stuff that be happening, that this bitch about to snake you. Like real talk. But that's what usually happens.
So basically, what you're saying is it's wicked for a woman to make prostitution sound like classiness.
Right. So now the nigga thinking like, yeah, you know what? You not prostitute. I'm in love with you. That's why I'm spending this money and buying all these dinners and we getting on helicopter rides to go to places and flying you out. The whole time the bitch was getting down on you the whole time.
Come.
Ain't never loved you in the first place. Like real talk. Oh, you better tune in the crowds, but now we'll teach you some shit about women.
That's right. That's right.
Somebody is not teaching anybody about women. I just don't. There's no way. Not with all these videos we keep running across.
I'm telling you. That's why all the uncles and fathers is locked up, and it seems like these little young niggas is just falling for any guy.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas is too thirsty, man. Like niggas too thirsty, and they fucking the game up to where these bitches thinking they can even ask a nigga to spend some money. Like what? Like you might get the hell out of here. Like real talk.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Right, but that's the point. The wickedness of a woman is so bad, it's gonna be hard to curtail it. It's gonna be so hard to curtail the wickedness of a woman And then of course women outnumber men like 10-1 or something. It's some crazy number. Like I think of all races too. It ain't just black people. It's all races. Women is just the abundance of the race.
Right.
So it's gonna be hard to curtail the wickedness of a woman. And that's what the Bible says. Well, just let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So if you don't want to listen to what we saying and how to dodge these red flags and stuff like you don't want to pay attention to none of that. You want to end up like Anthony Edwards. You want to end up like Shannon Sharp. Well, that's on you. And that's what the Bible says. It say, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
That's right.
Then we ain't gonna be able to save everybody. You feel me? Everybody is not gonna listen to what we say. Some people just end up taking the bait and they're gonna end up trapped. Like real talk. Yeah, that's all I have on that. Though.
That's a fact, sir. You know what I'm saying? Because some people think that fat ass is worth a lifetime of misery when it's really not. You know what I'm saying? That little 5, 10, 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth the rest of your life. Or the stench, the disease or whatever that you could possibly get from that. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it.
Yeah. A lot of niggas think they too cool too. They think they think they exempt. You hear me? They think they exempt from meeting a wicked woman. They think that any woman they meet, they can just tame and control and get her to do something. And that ain't true. A lot of these women just be running game, nigga. And you didn't thought you was cool and a player. The whole time you was just her next victim. Like real talk.
Yeah, you was one getting played.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
We seeing that shit back to back. Real talk. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next video.
Okay.
I've been married.
Yeah.
And a quote unquote housewife where he did everything financially. I hated that shit.
Why?
Because I'm not not saying that I'm not going to clean and cook, but that's not what the fuck I want to do. Like, that's not what makes me happy. So, yeah, if you at home and staying at home with the kids, that's what makes you happy, then all for it. But me, no, I want to go out there. I want to work. I want to hustle. I want to see how much, I can bring in. Let me see. If my nigga make $200K a year, I want to match. Like, you gotta meet me. Like, let me come where you at or bring me to where you're at. Like, how can I be where my nigga at?
Now, not a nobody say that now, nothing like you say that now, nothing. Not a bitch. I still don't know what that shit means, but it sounds good about it.
I've been married.
Yeah.
And
I still don't know what that day another mean, but that shit sound good. But look, this some real nigga shit right here. I ain't gonna lie to you, because being a housewife is dead. You feel me? Being a housewife is dead. And that's what this young lady is trying to explain. She's trying to explain that was kind of like in the past when women didn't have the right to work. They couldn't work. They couldn't vote. Shit, they couldn't do shit. But now we living in a time where women can work the same jobs you can. You feel me? They got the right to vote. They got a voice, like they like to say. Well, since you got a voice, go out there and go get an invoice. You feel me? Go out there and get an invoice and bring back some money. Because you sitting at home all day with the kids while I go work my back to death, that is over with. You feel me? But one thing people didn't know, that women always brought in the money. You feel me? Women always was the pioneers to bringing in the funds, and the man take care of the house. You feel me? The man, not take care of the house, the man secure the house, make sure the house is safe. You feel me? And the women go get the money and bring it back. Now, that's something that's always happened. Women always had multiple skills to bring in incomes. You feel me? But women have got lazy because of the white man philosophy. The white man tell a woman, you just sit your ass in the house and stay there. You don't go get no money. You don't do nothing. You don't think of nothing, no ideas to bring, no finances. You just sit your ass in the house and just sit there all day. You feel me? When that never was going to work. You feel me? Because two incomes is, two is always better than one. Like, real talk.
Come. And if I could add to that, now what this sister's talking about, she ain't talking about being a classy hoe either.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? She actually talking about going out and getting that money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then she's not also talking about I'm gonna go and make this 200K because you make 200K, but yeah, you still got to pay all the bills. I'm not going 50-50. No, that's what she's saying, that she was much more willing to go 50-50 than sitting at home with the kids. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what the sister's saying is heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, two incomes is much better than one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then with
at home all day, man, that shit dead. That shit for the bird. Bitch, you better get out and do something. You feel me? You better get out and do something. Like, why you, or basically you just another child. You feel me? Instead of adding a wife or adding like a resource to my life, I just added another burden.
Right.
If all you're gonna do is just sit in the house, these kids get older and they get to watch themselves and feed themselves. Then what you gonna do?
It's like
wait. That I need somebody to answer that question. When the kids get old enough to feed themselves, clothe themselves, take their own self to school, what the hell are you gonna do now? What value do you bring to my life now? If you supposed to just sit in the house and do nothing all day? Like, real talk. A woman is supposed to bring value to a man's life. You feel me? Like, real talk. Financially, like, real talk. A lot of people don't understand that. Because a lot of people think a woman just supposed to I'm going to just feed the baby. You feel me? Change the baby diaper. Well, what happened when that baby is not a baby no more? Then what the bitch supposed to do? What she supposed to do now? Just sit there? Nah, bitch, you supposed to be bringing in some money. You supposed to be helping save me money. Like, real talk. Or you just expendable. You're not an asset, you a liability. Like, real talk.
And to add to that, because a lot of these women thinking they house women and these so-called good mothers, but their children turn out to be monsters.
Right.
Like, bitch, what was you doing?
Turn out to be a YN.
Right. Turn out to be right. Then little girls turn out to be whores. Classy whores. The daughters turn out to be classy whores, and sons turn out to be YNs. But you were supposed to be a housewife taking care of the kids. But you didn't do none of that.
And do a good job. You said look. A lot of women want to be housewives and sit home with the kids all day, when the whole time they not even parenting the kids.
Right.
That's an excuse to be lazy. Any woman that say, "Yeah, I want to be a housewife. I want to stay home with the kids," bitch, you gonna be in that motherfucker doing nothing. You gonna be on TikTok. You're gonna be on TikTok all day and not even learning nothing on TikTok. Just on there, just scrolling. If you get off work and come home, she ain't got nothing to say. Like,
ain't got nothing cooked, nothing.
Nothing to say, nothing cooked, nothing, ain't get nothing done. Like, real talk. You might well go out and work.
And a quote unquote housewife where he did everything financially. I hated that shit.
Why?
Because I'm not not saying that I'm not gonna clean and cook, but that's not what the fuck I want to do.
Right. Not saying that I'm not gonna clean and cook, but I don't just want to do that. You feel me? And that's the type of mindset all women should have. Like, yeah, I'm gonna clean and cook, but I don't just want to do that.
Right.
Yeah, I want to do something to help bring some money in this house. Like, real talk. I want to do some shit to help bring some money, some finances, to leave a legacy for our children and stuff like that. Like, real talk. Otherwise, shit, you gonna have to do it on your own with your one income. Why I sit in the house and just cook and clean all motherfucking day? That's all I'm doing. The house look like the damn Jetsons. Like, real talk.
Like, that's not what makes me happy. So,
right. And then another thing, speaking of happy, didn't they fight for the right to work?
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying, they not even 2 generations away from the women that fought for the right to work.
Right.
For equal rights, the feminist movement. So now that you got your feminism, you got the right to work, the right to vote, why the hell would you want to sit in the house all day with some kids?
Right.
Y'all fought and did all that marching for that. You did all that marching just to march your ass in the kitchen. March your ass in the laundry room. That's what all the marching was for. March your ass to some job or some business or some college to bring back some goddamn money.
Hey, let me ask you a question real quick. Like, what about some of the women that do go out there and work, and then once they get to this little status where they got money and doing this, they feel like they don't need the man no more, or they make more than the man now, so they think they better than this man now. What about that?
Right, and that's what happened too. Like real talk. Instead of you going to go get the money, and then now we putting it together, now you feeling like you better than me. Now you feel like you better than me, and you can do it on your own. And now guess what you're doing? You working, cleaning, cooking by yourself. You're doing it anyway.
And
might well do it with me.
The bills by yourself anyway.
You might as well do it with me. If you're gonna work, cook, clean, take care of the kids by yourself, you might as well do it with me. Like real talk.
Right.
You might as well do it with your man. And now y'all got two incomes. Y'all both cleaning and cooking and working and all that shit. You feel me? Like, god damn, y'all both got a support system and y'all bringing that together. And now we got a village. Like real talk. Instead of being at odds with each other.
Because a lot of these sisters, not necessarily this sister, because she sounds like she got a good mindset. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these sisters got this fucked up mindset to where where they'll get to this certain status or get to this certain point and think they don't need their man no more. That's how you get what you like to say, the marriages that end in divorce for unreconcilable differences.
Right.
That's how you get all those divorces, because now this woman thinks she's better than him and she don't need him no more. You know what I'm saying? She used him, got what she needed, and now she gone. You know what I'm saying? We gotta watch for bitches like that too.
Yeah, no fault divorce. They'll go down to the court and say, look, we just can't agree. Whole time it's on cooking and cleaning.
And even on top of that, because this sister doesn't sound like she think, oh, well, I'm supposed to be equal to my man. You know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. But it doesn't matter if he made $200,000 and she made $200,000. He's still the head of the house. The man is still the prize, no matter how much you bring to that man. That man is still that prize.
If the man make $50,000 and she make $175,000, all that money belong to him. He get to decide where that money go.
There you go. Come.
She don't decide where that money. I don't give a fuck if the bitch a millionaire. She don't decide where the money gets spent at. Like real talk, that's not up to her. Like, and that's a fact. But we done got lost. We done got so lost trying to follow after the white man and keep up with what he doing and what they say, keeping up with the Kardashians.
Right.
We trying to keep up with the Kardashians and the Jenners. We done got lost, man. We done got lost in this shit, man. And Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we got to get our families back together.
That's right.
We got to get our families back together because we obviously don't know what the hell we supposed to be doing. She thought she was supposed to be a housewife. She became a housewife and realized that shit was weak as hell. She realized she was unhappy, and this is not how she want to live her life, just in the house all day, not being able to do nothing to make no money.
Right.
Real talk. Doing nothing to help out her man, because that's all she was stressing. You feel me? Bringing in resources to help out her man. So take some pressure off of him. Because that's what a woman's supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be an asset, not a liability.
Yeah, if you at home and staying at home with the kids, that's what makes you happy, then all for it. But me, no, I want to go out there. I want to work. I want to hustle. I want to see how much, I can bring in. Let me see. If my nigga make $200K a year, I want to match.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta meet me. Like, let me come where you at or bring.
Right. Real talk. She trying to get the same type of, you feel me, finances that he getting so they can be doubled up. You feel me? So they can be doubled up instead of, so now, and that's good too, because now if he fall off, she got him, or if she fall off, he got her.
Right.
Like, real talk. Instead of her just sitting in the house all day with the kids, not making no money, you feel me? And then he fall off, and now she leaving him for the next nigga.
Right.
Like, real talk.
Bring me to where you're at. Like, how can I be where my nigga at?
Man, I'm not a if I could, if you go to Proverbs 31:10.
Nobody say that now, nothing like you say that now, nothing. Not a now, not a bitch. I still don't know what that shit means, but it sounds good about it.
I've been married.
Yeah.
And
not a now, nutter.
Everybody needs that nan nutter.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31 and verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman?
Right. And they asking a question. You feel me? Who can find a virtuous woman? First of all, you got to know what a virtuous woman is. That's a woman that has resources. That's a woman that has skills. You feel me? Who can find that? You feel me? Because you can easily find a bitch that want to sit in the house all day on TikTok. You can easily find a bitch that want to sit in the house all day watching Netflix. You feel me? Or a bitch that's in the house all day on OnlyFans. You feel me? Shannon Sharp could tell you about that.
Right.
Like real talk. It's easy to find a bitch that's doing nothing. They all over the damn planet. But it's hard to find a woman that got skills, resources. Go ahead.
So it's easy to find that high class prostitute.
Yeah, it's easy to find a prostitute. They everywhere. They on all the corners lurking.
God.
It's easy to find. They all on Instagram. And in your damn what that's called? That damn I forget what it's called on Instagram. I don't even really be on that like that. That little thing when you pop up and it's everybody on that motherfucker. Like real explore.
Search bar. Okay. The search bar.
Yeah, they explore when you pop up and it just everything just pop up on that motherfucker. Like real talk.
Who can find a virtuous woman for her price is far above rubies?
Right, her price is far above rubies, man. You feel me? Rubies high. You know how hard it is to find a ruby is impossible. You feel me? You don't find diamonds and gold just when you walking outside. You feel me? If you find some diamonds and gold, it's gonna take some work. You feel me? It's gonna be hard to find diamonds and rubies and gold. And that's the same thing with a virtuous woman. You feel me? You ain't gonna be able to just go on Instagram and hit your explore page and none of that. That's not how it works. See what happened to Shannon Sharp? It's not gonna work like that.
Right.
Like real talk. It's gonna be hard to find a virtuous woman. But when you do find her, all I'm gonna say is this: you better keep her. That's all I'm saying. Like real talk. Yeah, that's all I had on that.
If I could real quick, let me read 11 real quick too.
Yeah, go ahead.
The heart of her husband don't safely trust in her. You know what I'm saying? The heart of the husband trust safely in this virtuous woman. He's not worried about if she make $200,000 now she gonna leave me, or we gonna have a no fault divorce, or none of that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? That husband do safely trust in that woman. She gonna go out, make that money, and bring it back to him, and they gonna raise their family the way a family's supposed to be raised. He's not worried about her being a high class prostitute and leaving him because now she make $200,000. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So that he shall have no need for spoil. You know what I'm saying? He got no need for spoil. He got no need to go no good because he got himself a virtuous woman, a woman that he know is gonna stay with him through thick and thin. If he fall off, she got him. If she fall off, he got her. They won. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of marriage to begin with. You leave your mother and your father and become one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these sisters forget that we become one. Then now it's, I want to be a competition. Who can do this? Who can do that? Now I make more than you. Now I'm better than you. It ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? That woman, that man trusts in that woman, and the woman trusts in that man. They become one. So like that's all I had.
No, that's heavy. Real talk. We done forgot the whole concept of marriage. Thanks to the Christian church. We think the concept of marriage got to do with money. Like real talk. That shit got to do with us building together, putting our resources together. Christian church, they'll tell you that the man don't work, he don't eat. It's a lot.
I bet this whole chapter right here is good for this.
The Christian church will tell you if the man don't work, he don't eat. But the Bible say that damn a woman is virtuous, which means she got many skills and resources.
Right.
Man, come on, stop it, man. The church, they should just burn all the churches down. Just get rid of it.
And I mean, even if you go on and tell you how the woman got all these skills, go to work and come and bring it back to the house. I mean, this whole chapter right here is good for that.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Real talk. But yeah, if I could, we go ahead and go to the next
Come.
Go to the next video. Hold on. Here we go.
How are you, man? Good. Been waiting on you.
Ready to go.
Nah, for sure. Why don't you get up and stand right here? Yeah. Just say nothing there. Go! What does that mean?
What? What did he say?
I don't know.
How you gonna ask us what it means and you was on the phone?
You heard that?
You said you're gonna have to wait a little longer.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was. It's 50-50. But nobody got this number though. You don't have that number. Nobody.
Is this Shadur? This is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing? This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Good. Been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man. We're gonna take you with our next pick right here, man.
This ain't gonna be nothing there.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about that.
Oh my God, he's funny.
Hold on. Here we go.
Man, for people that don't know what's going on, Deion Sanders' son, he was supposed to be projected as a I ain't gonna say number one, at least a top 5 pick, because he was won all the quarterback awards. All the quarterback awards he won. He was the most accurate quarterback last year, but for some reason, he didn't even get drafted in the 2nd round. He went all the way to the 5th round. You feel me? And they drafted another quarterback in front of him, the same team. Like real talk. But what was happening was not more so. I wouldn't even say that he's not good, because a lot of people saying he's not good. I say it's just they trying to teach him a lesson. You feel me? They're trying to teach him and his father a lesson. And that's that, hey, if you got a dad in your life, you feel me? You got to step to the side. Because all of the players who mamas was in their life, the father's nowhere around, they all get drafted, get praised. He had his father in his life. And him having his father in his life, that's like a no-no for pro sports. Like real talk. See what happened with LeVar Ball. That's like a no-no in pro sports. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, so like if I could real quick too. How can I put this in a nice way? You know what I'm saying? Let's just say it like it is. You know what I'm saying? Him and his father are unapologetically black.
Right.
Unapologetically not yes men. You know what I'm saying? They what's that saying? They scoot to the tune of their own beat. You know what I'm saying? They ain't yes men. They ain't good niggas. I'll say it like that. They not good niggas. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a black man with a father in your life, you're unapologetically black, and you're not a good nigga, yes nigga, then these devils will try to hold you back at all turns. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no way in hell this brother should have fell to the 5th round.
Nah, hell no. He was the best quarterback all year on the weakest team.
That's what I'm saying. They did that just because.
The last 2 years, they haven't won the double amount. They won double amount of all the games they won the last 2 years. The last 2 years, I mean, shit, what they won, like 3-4 games? They won like 3 games the last 2 years. He get there, you feel me? They go to a bowl game.
Right.
Yeah, they went to a bowl game. They turned that whole program around. They made that college millions of dollars. They had celebrities. All the celebrities that Deion Sanders cool with was all at the games. Everybody buying a jersey. They done made so much money. The little nigga had a $6.5 million deal because, you know, college, they pay the players now. He made $6.5 million because that's how much money he brought to the school because how good he was. But now it's time for him to go to the NFL. And look what happened.
Did he have to go to the league this year, or could he have stayed another year in college?
It was over with.
Okay. Gotcha.
He ain't had no more eligibility left.
Okay, gotcha.
Now it's time for him to go to the NFL. He the most accurate quarterback. You know how serious that is? Accuracy. That's what makes you a good quarterback. It ain't how far you can throw it. It's how accurate you are at throwing it. Because if you ain't accurate, then the wide receiver could be wide open and he missed.
Right.
He missed him. Missed the touchdown. Missed the first down. And then the game over. Like real talk.
And did you see some of them throws of that quarterback they took before him?
The one from Louisville.
Yeah, missing all them.
And he like 26 years old. He supposed to have been out of college 4 years ago.
Look, so some of them passes he was throwing, I could have hit that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
I could have threw better than that.
Man, look, they draft all them quarterbacks they drafted before him was trash. It's because his father, you feel me? Yeah. That black man, oh man, that's a threat.
Yeah, you can't be no strong black man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be one of them yes niggas. You can't be no strong black man.
He needs you to be
and unapologetically black at that. And then think, you know what I'm saying? We're going to teach them a lesson. You ain't teaching them a goddamn thing. Because I guarantee you, this nigga may fuck around and start this year.
Yeah, they feel like he ain't controllable with his father like that. But the ones with their mamas is like in the forefront and stuff like that.
They can control them. Yeah.
They feel like they can control them. Like real tough. That's
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's heavy right there.
This is how you know black people, the children of Israel. Because they didn't do that to the Hawaiian dude. His name Tui Galova, whatever, and for the Dolphins. They ain't do that to him. And his daddy in his life. But he Hawaiian. They ain't gonna fuck about no damn Hawaiians. Like real talk. It's black.
They ain't do that with Peyton Manning and them either.
Right. That's what they ain't do that to the white people either. But he's black. And they gotta make sure they teach all black people a lesson that's coming up next. If you got a father that's heavily in your life, you better put him on the back burner. Or you might fall to the 5th round. Like real talk.
Yeah, how are you, man? Good, been waiting on you.
Right. And this a prank call from the damn Falcons. The Falcons defensive coordinator, his son somehow got the number and they prank calling him. You feel me? Like this some type of joke. Like real talk. They prank calling him and shit.
What do you say? I don't know. How you going?
And then he's so confused. He don't know what's going on. He just know he going to the NFL. He had a damn party. He had a whole party for like 3-4 days straight. You feel me? And everybody came waiting to hear him get drafted. He knew he was going. Like real talk. He could have went number 1 overall, number 2, number 3, number 4. The little nigga is gonna be cold. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
He know he's gonna be cold because he had a party because he knew that regardless of what's going on, somebody's gonna pick him. Like real talk. And then in the prank call, he telling them like, yeah, this gonna be legendary. He not even knowing it's a prank call. He talking to the GM. He thinking it's the GM of the football team. He telling him, yeah, this gonna be legendary. Like real talk.
This is what it means, and you was on the phone. You heard that?
So you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry about that.
I don't know what that was.
Right. He's like, I don't know what that was. Because they told him you gotta wait a little longer, pranking him. The whole time the phone was a burner phone. Feel me? Which made them look more into it. And when they looked more into it, they found out that the dude that pranked him was the son of a defensive coordinator for the Falcons. And because of that, his father got fined $100,000 and the Falcons got fined $250,000 for the leak phone number. So they playing games and doing all that, ended up costing all of them some money.
It's 50-50.
That's good though. I don't even know that.
But nobody got this number though.
Right, he confused. He like, nobody got this number. There's no way this could even happen. Because nobody got this number. So this got to be something suspicious. This ain't no coincidence.
Right.
You don't have that number.
Nobody.
Is this Shadur? This is Mickey Loomis here.
Right, and then with that haircut this white dude got, he looked like he lynched people. The way that haircut looked, he looked like he motherfucking lynched niggas. Like real talk.
Either that or it can't be within a 500 feet of a school.
Right. Like real talk. And he prank calling Shadur because he mad that he'll never ever be successful.
Right.
You feel me? Shadur got a promising future. They've been talking about him for the last 2 years. This little nigga, this little white boy, he'll never be successful. He a future rapist, future school shooter. Probably gonna want to kill himself.
Right.
You feel me? Probably gonna want to hang himself for all the damn backlash he gonna get for the shit.
The GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing? This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man. We're going to take you with our next pick right here, man.
This ain't gonna be legendary.
But you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about that.
Right, and that's the thing, though. You feel me? The Shadur, he worked his whole life. You feel me? Worked his whole life for this moment. For some devil to just want to play with him like it ain't nothing.
Right.
For some devil to just play with him like this not even a big deal. This is serious. You feel me? Now Shadur, of course, he come from money. And then, of course, with the NIL deal, he's not a broke nigga or nothing like that. But still, at the end of the day, you got to look at the work that was put in to get to this point.
Right.
And this little devil probably barely even in school. They probably want to kick him out anyway.
And to be real, like the work that he put in for it, he really didn't have to because he already rich.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a craft that he wanted to do and perfect it. So he went out there and did that. He just didn't take that gold spoon in his mouth like this little white boy did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He got the little gold spoon in his mouth. Think he just the shit and can't nobody touch him. Shit, what you say? They got fined what, 250,000?
Yeah.
Yep. You know his daddy mad at him for that, right? He probably got cut off.
Look, his daddy got fined 100,000. The Falcons got fined 250.
Good.
He might lose his job because of this.
Good. I hope he do. Shit.
That's how stupid this little white boy is. He don't even know he probably cost his daddy his job. And guess what that means? Now he can't pay your tuition. And now your dumb ass kicked out of school. And now guess what you doing? Now you on fentanyl. You feel me? Now you high off opioids somewhere. If you OD and gotta go to the damn rehab center. Man, that's crazy. If I could go to Job 8:22. Yeah, that's some evil, wicked ass shit. But Shadur took it like a man. He definitely did. He took it like a man. He took it like a soldier. You feel me? Shrugged that shit off. Got drafted by the Browns. You feel me? Was happy about it because he just want to get drafted so he can get in the position.
Right.
Get in the position to succeed, like real talk.
It's the book of Job, chapter 8, verse 22. They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame.
Right, and that's a fact. They that hate thee. White people hate black people. That's something you got to understand.
Right.
Whether you believe it or not, white people do not like black people. They don't. They don't. They do not like us. And because of that, they're going to be clothed with shame because we the children of Israel. Anybody that hates blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is going to be clothed with shame at the end of the day.
Come. And the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught.
Right. And not, that means nothing. So the dwelling place of the wicked is going to come to nothing. Right now, the wicked is dwelling in America. They dwelling in Europe. One whole time, they from the goddamn mountains.
Right.
They damn cavemen.
Right.
They didn't halfway civilize themselves, and now they thinking that they something and they not. And everything that they doing is gonna come to not. It's gonna come to nothing. You feel me? And it's all because they hate the children of Israel. You feel me? Real talk. Yeah, that's all I had on that.
Come, sir.
We'll drop that. We'll go to the last video.
cafeteria that said white only and colored only.
School district spokesperson tells me the signs were a part of a history lesson about Ruby Bridges, the first black child to desegregate an all-white public school in the South. Still, that didn't extinguish the firestorm. A group of parents voiced their disappointment about the signs on social media and at a school board meeting. Wednesday, I spoke with one parent who asked I not show her face for this report. She says because she spoke out against the signs, she now fears retaliation.
To limit as much backlash I can. Because
Wednesday morning, the school principal sent a message to parents that read in part, quote, in this instance, the teacher did not adhere to the approved resources or recommended lessons provided by the district. While we do not believe there was any ill intent, the activity was not included in the teacher's submitted lesson plan and was not approved by school administrators.
my son was over a fountain drinking and ridiculed because there was a coloreds only sign above and cafeteria that said white only and colored only.
Man, look, all I want to say is this. Sexy Red is in Dubai. She in Dubai twerking on live. Lil Durk is about to get approved bond for murder for hire. You feel me? Young Thug is mad that don't nobody want to play his music because he got a certain type of stipulations and stuff with his damn studio time. But while all that's going on, we got schools putting up colored only signs on the water fountains. While you worried about Sexy Red, Lil Durk, and Young Thug, they putting colored only signs in front of the damn water fountains and then saying it was just a social experiment that wasn't even approved by the principal. The principal did not approve it. They did it on their own because racism is alive. You feel me? They did that colored only shit. You feel me? Because they hate black people. That's why they did it. They didn't do it for nothing. The water is the same. The bathrooms is the same. I don't want to sit on no damn toilet seat any damn way that white people sit on. The hell, they got all type of germs and diseases. They did that shit for psychological warfare, like real talk. Because what water fountain do the Chinese drink out of? Or the Africans? You feel me? Or the Arabs? It was Arabs here. They act like it wasn't nothing but just black and white people here. During the time of segregation, it was Arabs here. Where the no Arab allowed signs was at?
Hey, Salaki. If I could real quick. Hey, off topic real quick, but hey, did you see Sexy Red in that little outfit? I ain't gonna lie, she looked halfway decent in that little outfit where she was covered up. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. This was before the twerking on the balcony though, Salaki. But
you falling short of the glory is what the Bible says.
Oh shit, hey, Salaki.
A little short of the glory. Like real talk. But yeah though.
No, but
our minds is occupied with all this other stuff. Yeah. We're not realizing what's right in front of us, which is racism.
And if I could, to the point, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was just trying to be funny right there, but to the point, I blame Christianity. And if you ain't never heard it before, fuck Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is his fault. And then we get this right here, and then we get mothers and fathers mad about this, right? Well, really, what the fuck you mad for? Because y'all fought to wanna integrate with these people any goddamn way. We had our own schools, we had our own colleges, we had our own teachers, we had our own every goddamn thing. Y'all wanted to integrate with these people. What the fuck is you mad now for? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it's racism there. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck is you mad for? This is what you wanted. You wanted your kid to go to the school with the white kids. So why are you mad that a teacher put a colored and a white only? What you mad about? This is what you fought for. When we had our own shit. If we still had our own shit, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have to worry about a teacher putting a white only and a colored only because there wouldn't be no goddamn white people in the school.
Right.
Wouldn't be no white teachers in there to do that shit. You would have black teachers. You would have all black students. And we don't give a damn if they're racist. Be racist, but you over there though.
Mm-hmm.
We thriving over here.
Right. And it's 2025.
You feel me?
2025. Let's play some of the
School
videos.
district spokesperson tells me the signs were a part of a history lesson about Ruby Bridges, the first black child to desegregate an all-white public school in the South.
Now they try to clean it up by saying it was an experiment about Ruby Bridges. First of all, Black History Month was like 2 months ago.
Right.
Let's start there. That was like 2 months ago. That is not why y'all did that shit. Y'all did that because y'all racist, man.
Thanks.
Same way when somebody say, I have a black friend. I'm not racist. That's racist in itself. So like you racist right there.
Black friend.
They're saying you got a black friend. You racist for saying that. Like real talk.
Still, that didn't extinguish the firestorm. A group of parents voiced their disappointment about the signs on social media and at a school board meeting. Wednesday, I spoke with one parent who asked I not show her face for this report. She says because she spoke out against the signs, she now fears retaliation.
The limit is much.
It's like it. So that's what I'm saying right there. You feeling a retaliation for speaking out against a sign that your child had to see the racism that really goes on in this country. So what are you really mad about? Your child having to see the racism, or him not believing that the racism is over with and everybody's the same? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what the fuck y'all fought for.
Right. So look, so the teacher wasn't scared of putting the sign up.
Right.
You scared of speaking against it.
Like, come on, sir. You said it way better than I did. So like,
you telling me racism ain't alive? On, racism is not alive right now. You scared to say, you scared to show your face to speak on the racism, but they wasn't scared to post it up in front of your kid's face.
Right.
Man, that's wild as hell, man.
Man, that's crazy. I'd have took all my kids out of school and now y'all homeschool. Do you see the racism? You see these devils don't like us? You see this? I don't care how many of them smile in your face or say, we friends. Let's play together at recess. Whatever. No, they hate you.
Hell no, man. That shit over with. I'm telling you, these white folks will never love black people. You could think it all you want, that racism is over with. These white people will never love you. They'll never forget that you was their property one day.
Right.
They'll never forget that you was their property and they owned you like they owned a fucking dog. They'll never forget it.
Right.
I don't care about how many times you get drafted in the NFL. You hear me? They don't care about none of that. How many movies you play in. They don't care. We always been an entertainment. We've been an entertainment since we've been in slavery.
Right. Shucking and jiving.
A football, or you know how to rap, you know how to sing. They don't care what. It just went
viral. Fighters. That's where boxing come from. The prize fighters.
It's just a video just went viral. NBA YoungBoy in the mall, and all the people that ran up to him, they asked, name 3 songs. They couldn't name one. Like real talk. They couldn't name one song. That's what I'm saying. Us being famous and being celebrities, that's not fixing nothing.
Right.
It's always been the entertainment, man. These people, celebrities come and go. You feel me? Like real talk.
Much backlash.
I probably couldn't name 3 NBA YoungBoy songs either, though. I ain't.
Morning, the school principal sent a message to parents that read in part, quote, in this instance, the teacher did not adhere to the approved resources or recommended lessons provided by the district.
Right. She ain't approved. It ain't get approved. You feel me?
Well, did it not get approved because parents was mad about it, or did it not get approved because it just wasn't approved, though?
Man, they said that they did not approve it. The school district did not approve that. They did it anyway. And you telling me it ain't got nothing to do with racism? Man, stop it.
And look, I feel like if a parent wasn't trying to go off on it, the school district would have never had to say it wasn't approved.
Man, look, that's what I'm saying? Look, the parents that did speak up, that's the only reason why we know about it.
Right, and that's the only reason why they had to put that report out.
We would have never known about it if nobody would have said nothing. Like real talk. And where the fathers at? You feel me? This women getting interviewed and shit. Where the hell the fathers at? You feel me? Nowhere to be found.
No fault divorces because the woman thought she was better than the man. So like,
or he didn't want to pay for the pussy.
Or he didn't want to pay for the high value prostitute.
Yeah. He ain't want to pay for
or the woman wanted to be a housewife and
she
didn't
ain't
want
want
to
to
pay
be a
for him, but
housewife.
he fell off and then she left him anyway. Now she got to do 100% of it and raise the kid, but realize she's a horrible parent.
Yeah, that's rough. I ain't gonna lie.
Show her face for this report. She says because she spoke out against traders.
If you can get a second Maccabees 7:31, probably
was over a fountain drinking and ridiculed because there was a coloreds only sign above and cafeteria.
It says 7:41.
31. Honey Creek.
7:31.
That sound racist as hell. I go there. My child go to Honey Creek Elementary. Like real talk.
We know Wood ain't going no way.
That should just sound racist as hell. Honey Creek. Lynch niggas.
It's the book of 2 Maccabees chapter 7 and verse 31. And though that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews.
Right, and this is talking about the Greeks. Who is the Greeks right now? The Americans. The Americans is the sons and daughters of the Romans and the Greeks.
Right.
And throughout generations, they have been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews. Who are the Hebrews? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
That's what they do. They come up with all these different tactics, these different psychological tactics, and let's make colored only signs, and let's do colored only bathrooms, and let's do segregation. Let's do all this stuff to make these people, you feel me, know that we superior to them. You feel me? That's the point of all this stuff. That's the reason why they say colored sign and white.
Right.
Not colored white Arab. Because then that would be equality. If it was colored white Arab, Chinese, but it's just colored and white. Letting you know the colors drink here and everybody else can drink here. That's what it's letting it be known. Because I guarantee you the Arabs, the Chinese, they drunk out the white water fountain.
Right.
I guarantee you they did during the time of segregation.
Africans too.
And Africans too.
Come. Shall not escape the hands of God.
But that's what we keep trying to tell people. White people will not escape the hand of God. You can keep coming up with all these tactics, these laws, trying to destroy blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. But at the end of the day, you're not going to escape the hand of God. Like real talk. It's not going to happen.
That's right.
Yeah, we have dropped that. We do got one more video. I forgot about it. We're going to break this down real quick.
Come, sir.
Think about how the Chinese came and just settled in the Delta from Memphis to Vicksburg. I mean, just look at it. It really filled a particular need because nobody else wanted to do it.
These stores played a uniquely important role in the segregated South, serving the black community when the white community wouldn't. And this was significant because it meant more than 70% of the population got their groceries and everyday goods from a tiny Chinese community. Frida's family store in Min Sang started out in the 1930s as two different buildings across the street from each other. One serving black people, the other serving white people. Neither black nor white, the Chinese community found themselves in the middle.
It was like a 3-lane road. There were the whites and the blacks and the Chinese. We all stayed in our lanes and we were fine until we crossed over.
The Chinese grocers depended on the black community for business and also served them in very practical ways.
Think about how the Chinese.
This is a Chinese woman. That bitch sound like she from the mountains or something. Real talk. She sounds like she from the mountains. But this is a Chinese woman, and she breaking down a story about how when Chinese people came over in the 1930s, they made money off black people. Which kick-started them putting all these heathens in our neighborhood, and they making all this money off us. Like real talk.
Hey, Salaki, so if I could real quick, didn't it say that didn't she say there was a store for the Negroes and then a store for the white folks? So
Yeah.
you telling me in the 1930s during segregation in the South that white folks was buying groceries from a Chinese grocery store?
Yeah, but they was rebelling. That's what they was breaking down. And they shifted all their focus on the black community, which is why Chinese is the biggest, they got the biggest black hair care products. They making billions of dollars off black people, at the beauty supply store and stuff like that. That's why it's a Chinese restaurant in every neighborhood, black neighborhood.
Okay.
Because they realized back in the 30s that putting a business in a black neighborhood is a gold mine. Because white people don't let them get no businesses. They don't let them make no money legally. They just want them to be consumers. You feel me? White people wanted us to be consumers. You feel me? Like real talk. But it was so racist, they didn't even want to open up no damn stores in our neighborhood. That's where they got all the heathens to come in and do it. You feel me? Black people need groceries. Black people need resources, gas. We're going to bring the heathens in and let them do it.
So that's why you got the Chinese stores, Chinese on the hair products, the Arabs run the gas stations, Africans run the corner stores, but we ain't got a goddamn thing.
Hurry up and buy. You feel me? That's what remember on Minister Society when they went to the
hurry up and buy. Yeah.
And you hurry up and buy. That's some real shit. It was a black woman, I forget her name. They thought she was trying to steal an orange juice. They killed her in the 90s. Chinese business owner killed her. They in her neighborhood, making all this money off her people, thought she was trying to steal an orange juice, and they shot her and killed her.
It's like it, sir. Didn't you shut down a Chinese restaurant in Louisville, Kentucky, behind some shit like that?
Yeah. It was a black. They said the black.
A black child. They tried to kidnap a black child.
They say he was stealing out the Chinese store. I don't know what you can steal out of a Chinese restaurant, but some damn plastic forks. But they say he was stealing, and they held him hostage in that motherfucker. And we definitely went down there and protested and got that business closed down. They had to change the name and open it back up somewhere else or something they did. But at the end of the day, that's just the history of Chinese dealing with black people. You know, they look at us like consumers. You feel me? They looking at us they look at us like money, like dollars.
So they don't sell to us because they like us. They sell to us because we just the consumers. They hate the shit out of us though.
The white man has set it up to where we don't have no resources or businesses to where the heathens can come over and just make millions of dollars. You feel me? Like real talk. They getting rich off us.
I think about
and then at the same time want to tell us like, why lift yourself up by the bootstraps? See, we did it.
Oh no, ain't no way.
But then they don't realize all the bullshit that come behind
it. We can't do it with redlining, gentrification, all these damn tax write-offs and grants and loans they give.
All the grants that we can't even get.
Right, they giving it to everybody but us.
All the land that they gave away to white settlers in the West, but niggas didn't get none of it. Man, come on, man.
Come on, stop it. They got a hand in our slavery too. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but these Chinese people, they have a big hand in our slavery, like real.
But they want to talk about, we were slaves too.
Man, but they was indentured servants. They ain't they wasn't gonna get no tree. Show me the damn Chinese person hanging on the tree.
I ain't never seen one. Ain't never seen one. I seen niggas hanging from a tree. I've seen Mexicans hanging from a tree, but I ain't never seen no no Chinese person hanging from a tree.
How the Chinese came and just settled in the Delta from Memphis to Vicksburg. I mean, just look at it. It really filled a particular need because nobody else wanted to do it.
See, she said it filled a need because black people needed businesses. We needed resources and stuff. But nobody wanted to open up businesses where we was at because they didn't fuck with us because they was racist. It's just the truth. You can hide it and try to word it better. I ain't go to college. You feel me? I didn't graduate top of my class from Ivy League school. So maybe my words ain't gonna be as good as a damn Martin Luther King. But what I'm gonna tell you is this: these people is racist and they don't like black people.
Right.
And they stuck these Chinese people in our neighborhoods because they didn't want us to make no money. They didn't want us to get wealthy. Every time we tried to get wealthy, they burnt the city down.
Burnt the cities down, right.
Like real talk.
And Salaki, if I could. So you telling me this back in the time when there was real signs that said colors only and whites only.
She said 1930.
This the real time when it was colors only and whites only.
Yeah, real talk.
These stores played a uniquely important role in the segregated South, serving the black community.
You just seen the box right there. You said for colors only.
They said they played a unique role in the South serving the black community. They didn't serve us. They took from us.
Right.
They took all our money and got rich. They wasn't serving us. Like real, you know what would have been serving us if they left us the hell alone.
Thanks.
If they stayed out of our community and let us figure it out on our own. Because eventually the white man was going to have to give in and make some money. He would have rather say, look, I might as well make some money off them than make nothing. You feel me? But now he planted them Chinese people in our neighborhoods and they damn got rich. And now they got Chinatowns in every major city.
And also Salakia, so if we would have not bought from the Chinese like the white people didn't buy from the Chinese, they'd have had to get the hell out of our shit anyway.
That's right. That's what happened. That's what they said. They focused towards the black people because white people weren't dealing with them.
Right. So
when the white community wouldn't. And this was significant because of an important role in the segregated South, serving the black community when the white community wouldn't. And this was significant because it meant more than 70% of the population got their groceries and everyday goods from a tiny Chinese community.
What they say,
345,000 black people had to spend money with 700 Chinese people. They got rich.
So if every black person just spent $1 a day, that's $345,500 a day the Chinese made off of black people.
They got rich. $400,000. $400,000 a day. Chinese that now you see how they got a Chinatown everywhere. And you go in that motherfucker, you feel like you in China. Trust me, I know. In Chicago, we got one of the biggest Chinatowns. You go down there, you feel like you gonna end up in a damn egg foo young or something. And ain't nobody gonna never come find you. You will never be found again in them damn Chinatowns. I'm just kidding.
It ain't no stray dogs or stray cats over that motherfucker either.
You don't see no rats or nothing. No mice or nothing. Like real talk.
Frida's family store in Min Sang started out in the 1930s as two different buildings across the street from each other. One serving black people, the other serving white people. Neither black nor white, the Chinese community found themselves in the middle.
Found themselves in the middle. Hell yeah. And then they pick black people because they saying black people don't have no resources. And the white
people ain't racist, so they'll spend their money with them because they're not racist like them white folks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're gonna spend their money because we ain't had no choice. We was looking to join with somebody. You feel me? Like real talk. We was looking to join with somebody.
It was like a 3-lane road. There were the whites and the blacks and the Chinese. We all stayed in our lanes and we were fine until we crossed over.
Right, so
you do sound like a country ass hillbilly too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Why the hell did talking about crossover? Everybody always got to cross over.
The Chinese grocers depended on the black community for business.
Right, depending on the
black community. Yeah.
Chinese depend on every nation on this planet.
Depend on black people.
Black people for the business. Why else would they even open up in our neighborhoods? Because you go in a white neighborhood, they might protest or might burn it down while you gone. You feel me? To get you the hell up out their neighborhood. But if you can go to Zechariah 11:5, and we'll end it with that.
Come.
Chinese people got rich, or black people.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. It says, who possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They slay us. Our possessors, the people that possess us, you feel me? They slay us and they say they're not guilty. They did nothing wrong. You feel me? They killing us, destroying us left and right. And they say that it's not our fault. Pick yourself up by your bootstrap.
Okay. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
Right. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord. You feel me? Because I'm rich. That's how they feel off us. They making all this money off us. They saying, blessed be the Lord. They destroying black neighborhoods, getting rich off black neighborhoods. And they saying, blessed be the Lord. You feel me? They thinking the Lord is on their side because they making all this money getting rich off us.
And their own shepherds pity them not.
Right, and that's the point. Our leaders. We don't have any leaders.
Right.
You feel me? We don't have no leaders because the leaders right now, they pity us not. They feel like it's our fault. You feel me? They on the side of America and they against black people. Saying black people need to do this, black people need to do that. Our own leaders pity us not, like real talk. But thanks to the Most High. You feel me? Thanks to the Most High, the ISBK is on the scene under Commander and Hunter. You feel me? Real talk. Real leaders of Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. You feel me? But that's the end of tonight's podcast. Tune in every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. You feel me? How about